Hello everyone, welcome to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table we have another Game of Thrones: The Card Game 2nd Edition video for you, this time from round 3 at the Just Games Store Championship 2016 in Rochester, New York. On the left we have Simon, on the right we have Alex. Alex is playing Greyjoy Fealty, Simon's playing Baratheon, Banner of the Lion. Simon has set up Sir Davos, a Dragonstone Faithful, and a Moneylender. And on the right we have Alex setting up Balon Greyjoy already, and Salty Navigator, Ironfleet Scouts. Just note, when you see your opponent play a Moneylender, you know they have those limited characters in their deck. You got to keep an eye on them playing their limited economy on the same turns they play that. It's sometimes by mistake. I hope it's not on purpose, sorry. But yeah, you always got to watch your opponent when they play Moneylenders to keep an eye on their limiteds they play each round. It looks like Simon just drew an extra card and his opponent let him put it back on the top of his deck. It gives Simon kind of an advantage to know a little information before he chooses his plots, which is not good in my opinion, but they're okay with it, so we'll have to let it go. Looks like Simon's a little confused, doesn't know what plots to play. You guys might remember Simon there from the Millennium Games, from also Rochester, New York, Store Championship series of videos on the channel. He did make the final table against me. You guys can go see that video and see Simon's previous plays. I believe he played another video, or another match in that video series.
Cool. I am going to choose military.
So we hear military chosen for Calm Over Westeros on Simon's side. He has chosen... well, I guess Alex has chosen himself to go first with calling the banners there. Having 7 initiative actually from the Salty Navigator. He collected 3 gold off of his opponent's characters. Played a Sea Tower to drop in a Iron Islands Fishmonger. Let's see what else he's going to play here. He still has his 6 gold plus the reducer on the character. He can reduce a Greyjoy character. He has that Ironfleet Scout, which is giving him +2 to a Greyjoy character if he'd like to use it. Being first player, he can use it on defense also. So he just spent 4 gold there, decided not to use the Iron Islands Fishmonger, and play Theon Greyjoy. And sit on 2 gold. Ladies and gentlemen, he played Theon with stealth, Balon, they both got military. He's going first, he's got Ironfleet Scout, and he saved 2 gold. I smell a put to the sword here coming here. Alright, so Simon drew his cards there. A little late, but oh, we just heard Alex there say he forgot to use his Fishmonger to reduce there. That happens sometimes, but he's not useless. That little 1-strength power icon can be used sometimes to win you an unopposed power challenge when your opponent doesn't want to block that chump challenge, or he can save you from letting a challenge go unopposed and stop your opponent from getting an unopposed bonus. So those guys have other uses, that's for sure. Not to mention the military claim.
What a horrible sequence of events. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So Simon just remembering the gold off of his Line of Sport Moneylender there. And he's going to play a limited Rose Road.
I will do 5 for Melisandre.
So here we go, 5 for Melisandre. The meal begins and Balon goes down.
And then I will use 1 for Street of Sisters.
And we got a Street of Sisters, so some possible draw off intrigue, which right now, looking across the board, looks like your intrigue wins are going to be pretty easy right now, having no intrigue icons on the Greyjoy side.
Alright, and I am done with my marshalling.
And no gold saved on the Baratheon side, but remember we got 2 on the Greyjoy side. Let's see what happens. So we got a power challenge coming in here with the Iron Islands Fishmonger. And that's no defenders, so he's going to earn you a power there, so he did his job.
I like the Greyjoy faction card because the power blends into it. It's like stealth power.
Yeah, it's very stealth.
And here we go. We got a military challenge with the Salty Navigator and Theon. But remember, we got Sir Davos out there with stealth, so he can't be stealth. So the put to the sword play is going to be stopped here. So yes, there goes Sir Davos blocking with 3. So it's 1 by 2.
Okay.
And no claim because of Calm Over Westeros.
Yep.
And over to the Baratheons
I am
and see
going
what they got.
to do a intrigue challenge with the moneylender.
So moneylender coming in for 2. No defenders, and he forgot his Shadow Black Lane there. But he got rid of a great Kraken, which is always beautiful to see.
Do a we're gonna win dominance if I do that, eh? I will do a power challenge with
Or Street of Sisters. Shadow Black Lane, Street of Sisters. I forget which one it is, but either way. I think it's the power one, actually, not the intrigue one. I'm not sure.
I'm done.
I guess we'll see when he goes to use it, but I'm not too familiar with the art on those ones yet.
Okay.
I just try to read them when they come in play, but yeah. I'm sure you guys have been shouting at me
All right.
so far telling me I got the wrong card, but either way, he did not use it, so he probably could have.
No losses.
Cards I have in my hand. I have 6
So
cards.
Baratheon's at 4, Greyjoy's at 0, power count right now.
Kept a land with no elves in it. And it got there. It was 3 lands, 2 weeds, and a Cocoa. And it was insane. God. I'm like in the leads main board right now.
They put the top 5 for all elves in your hand, or no, all creatures in your hand.
So it's on average divination. Like,
Game of Thrones.
sometimes
Got
like,
coppers?
just draw
I got
3.
Cool.
So Game of Thrones played on the Baratheon side into counting coppers on the Greyjoy side. So Greyjoy is looking to dig
Hi, first
into his
player.
deck.
Okay, we draw 2.
And good time for Game of Thrones. So far, no intrigue icons out on the board yet for the Greyjoy player. So it might be a little tough for him right now to win an intrigue challenge. We'll see what he marshals though.
Yeah, as long as you don't like bring in a tray of like Spanish stripes.
Yeah, that is a Street of Sisters out on the board.
And
So after you win a power challenge by 5 or more strength, kneel your faction card to gain 1 power for your faction.
another Lannisport moneylender.
But I believe he could have won a power challenge by 5 or more if he used the Dragonstone Faithful and Melisandre together. But he chose not to do it.
Do
So he's played another moneylender here.
that's terrible. I'm done. That's it.
And looks like that's all he's doing. Sitting on 2 gold. 3 gold. Should be 3 gold, I think. 4 gold for the plot. Plus moneylender and Rose Road. Should have had him at 6, actually. So it should be sitting on 4. If we only put out the moneylender
A more recent development, so
for 2. He may have miscounted his gold there. I'm not sure what the stack is there, but I don't think it's 4 gold. I could be wrong.
Another bird.
So we have Little Bird played on Theon Greyjoy.
Okay, challenges to me. I am going to do an intrigue challenge.
So Simon has to be careful here with his intrigue challenges,
Moneylender.
because if he doesn't win it and it's blocked,
I'm going to do is play one for Scene in Flames.
he won't be able to do his other 2 challenges.
A Hand's Judgment.
So after kneeling the moneylender, he's played Scene in Flames
I'm going
to try to see the hand of his opponent,
and then I'm going to look
which
at the
is
card.
good timing. So he kneels Theon with it,
Oh, look at that. Oh.
and tries to be canceled there by the Hand's Judgment, but Simon has his own Hand's Judgment to cancel that. So he will get to violate the hand of his opponent. And there is a put to the sword. A We Do Not Sow. Support of the people. Looks like a Lordsport Shipwright. And another Great Kraken. And he does not want to see that Great Kraken. So it goes away. He's okay with the put to the sword, though.
Do you have any defenders? Probably not. I win an unopposed.
Lots of fun toys in that deck. This looks like 5 power on the Baratheon side. He gets the support of the people. So nice play there, kneeling Theon with Melisandre. I didn't see that coming. Try to counteract that little bird that was played. So now you don't have to worry about Greyjoy doing any challenges back against you, because they're not going to win an intrigue challenge, that's for sure.
Power challenge with Sir Davos Seaworth. And I'm going to stealth Balon Grey.
So power challenge, stealthing Balon. Blocks the unopposed with the fishmonger.
I am going to win then. Alright, so you have nothing to win, but oh, I don't get anything. Oh, what was I thinking?
So no power exchange there due to no power on the house card.
I will then
Shit. I didn't draw my 3 for that.
you sure?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Here, you can see the flames though.
okay.
Alright, so awkward moment. I guess the opponent forgot to draw from counting coppers.
Right.
And
I'm happy with the
they're going to
choice
be
I made.
okay with that. He's going to let him draw the 3, which he does have to do it, but sucks that he did it so late, because now he didn't get to choose from those cards for marshalling. But he was nice enough to let his opponent Seen in Flames the other 3 cards, so he got to see them and choose if he wanted to discard those instead. But he was okay with getting rid of the Great Kraken and let him have the 3 cards.
That's it. I can't do any more challenges.
But that could have made the intrigue challenge different. He might not have got support of the people. He could have got something different. So I might have made him put that back in his hand, shuffle it up, and let me pull my intrigue again. But
Dom is yours. Is it yours?
maybe if he doesn't want to see Great Kraken so bad, he doesn't want to see support of the people either, since it can grab Great Kraken. And Seastone Chair, which you probably don't want to see either.
And yeah, that is fine with me. Okay, so we do our thing. Loser money.
So a few mistakes made in the game, just with drawing too many cards, forgetting to draw cards. Drawing cards is kind of important, guys. You gotta make sure you get that right at least. Could really mess up your game, not drawing the right amount of cards, and your opponent drawing too many cards could be trouble.
Summons.
All right, so summons played on the Baratheon side into Wildfire on the Greyjoy side.
Oh, sorry. Which is going to go off first?
My first player.
So Alex is going first. He chooses Wildfire to go off first.
Okay. I will kill the Mr. Faithful.
So Dragonstone Faithful
Kill.
dies to Wildfire,
Davos is pretty good, but he goes back to my hand.
and the Fishmonger dies on the Greyjoy side.
Because, you know,
Oh, and a Moneylender.
and now I will summon this.
So let's see what Simon grabs here from the top 10 cards off his deck. He's looking for a character.
But on yours specifically, isn't really too tax friendly right now.
Oh my god.
Not get any better.
These are all so bad. Okay. I'm going to do... Fiery
So
Follower.
Fiery Followers, Ruler trait. Not bad with having Melisandre on the board. We also saw Shireen, or I think it was Celise, sorry. We saw Celise in his hand there as another option, but couldn't really see many of the other cards.
Like really important people, then it's not that big of a deal. Like my dad's company was for a long time.
So your first player? That's right. Okay. First player. You want to cut?
For a while, I thought my parents were going to move down to North Carolina pretty much after I graduated.
There I go.
Yep.
Stone Tower.
So we got Sea Tower played, both knelt, Fealty's knelt. So we're 3 reduction here on Euron, and he'll spend all 4 of his gold. We got Crow's Eye in play,
I don't know what I would have done.
adding some extra intrigue to the board on top of Theon's little bird.
My parents wouldn't have gotten as big of a house down there since like, I would be moving out.
I'm going to play...
Regardless, and then my brother is obviously.
Oh, sorry, get some money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So 6 gold collected, 4 from the plot, 1 from the Moneylender, 1 from the Rose Road.
1, 2, 3 for a brothel, madam.
Alright, Brothel Madam's on the board. Great counter to Greyjoy, especially after they just spent all their money.
Another Lannisport money.
And there's another limited played for Moneylender. So he's seen all 3 Moneylenders so far.
Alright, top challenges.
I will.
So no problem seeing money so far on Simon's side here, but the impactful characters seem to be what he's lacking.
Okay then.
That's actually what this deck is called. I'm fooling you with my key.
I think it was a good choice, Brothel Madam over a Fiery Followers, because you can completely shut down the military instead of just kneeling one character.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can boost it up to a bunch, eh? Fleet Scout. Yep. It's +2, possibly for the Fleet Scout,
Possibly.
right? Possibly. I am going to.
So you're on with a 6 strength intrigue. Iron Fleet Scout is on the board. Could give +2, as you heard the players saying.
It seems unfair. I am going to. He has renown too. Yeesh, sheesh. What does this let you do? After you discard opponent's discard pile. Okay, luckily I have none so far. I will oppose it, I guess.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to go unopposed here on this challenge. He does have a We Do Not Sow, but I believe it is a buck, so I guess he can't play it. So forget what I just said. So they could discard your location, pop it in the discard pile, and then use your on to steal it. But that's not going to happen now since he has no money. But he still does get to pillage a card off the top of the deck, which could be a location.
Defend with. I will defend with 8.
So we got a block with Melisandre and the 2 Moneylenders to block with 8.
Guys. You have something to declare?
And he buffs it up to 9.
I'm going to pay 1 to put a Widow's Wail on Melisandre.
And Melisandre grabs a Widow's Wail, goes +2 strength.
So, anything else? Power!
So power challenge with Balon. 5 strength. Anyone less than his 5 strength is not going to count.
Do that.
So no defenders there. So we got Renown grabbed. Unopposed. And did he remember claim? Yeah, he got the claim. There's 2 power there, I believe.
Intrigue with the Brothel, madam.
So we're over to Simon's challenges. Intrigue with the Brothel Madam. Blocked with Theon.
Okay. And then I will do a military. With
And a military challenge with Sir Davos.
Okay.
Stealthing the Salty Navigator. So no defenders. Salty Navigator will be chosen as claim.
He's dead. And then we tie for dominance, unless I'm missing something.
Looks like it.
Okay, cool.
It's a little hard to tell what Simon's power is over there since he's got it hidden behind his
March to the wall.
deck. I should have caught that
Don't.
before I ran to play my game.
All right, I will do. Hell's in my hand.
Well, we see 3 power there at least, but I think he's got more. Against 3 on the Greyjoy side.
Feast for Crows.
Alright, so Feast for Crows. You just saw a player there on the Baratheon side, so if he wins dominance, he's going to gain an extra 2 power. And Noble Cause played on the Greyjoy side.
I will go first. So, it's mine.
So Simon's chosen himself to go first.
I get some money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a lot of money.
Sure is.
I'm going to spend. I'm going to play a Rose Road for free. I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Tyrion Lannister. And just to keep him safe from your damn sword, I'm going to Tyrion.
So Tyrion out with a dupe.
Forgot the nature. Remember, you have that sword card. And then I will
He needs to play that Fiery Followers, kneel out Balon.
do a Fiery Followers.
There we go, Fiery Followers.
Kneel. Let's kneel Euron. He sounds pretty badass.
So he chooses to kneel Euron.
And that is all I got.
Rose Road.
Rose Road.
So he did mention he knows that put to the sword still in the hand,
Experimenting building
but he
after that,
chooses
Rose Road,
to
they're actually
kneel
really
Euron.
interesting. I just find that I don't know exactly.
I would have
why,
knelt
but my
Balon
cards
to
are
help
better,
protect
and
yourself from
because
that,
I have
but
more good cards that I really want to play. I don't know. First I thought it was an auto include, but I don't know. Certain decks
he does have
rush decks.
Tyrion, so he
I
can
don't know. Imagine your deck
generate
is
gold in the
pretty
challenge
good.
phase. Maybe he's got a Hand's Judgment in hand
Well then.
to protect himself from that.
Sea Tower, Freelance.
Wow. That's
So Alanis Greyjoy played and a Rose Road so far on the Greyjoy side. So we have a Black Winds crew,
Yep.
who also has pillage, so they can help fuel Euron.
Done.
I have a question. Would you like to give me a money?
So Brothel Madam's triggered,
Okay, cool.
and it is paid.
That sounds cool. So, it's my turn to do some challenges. I am going to do. I'm going to declare a. Look at all that you got. I'm going to do an intrigue challenge with these three characters.
So we got an intrigue challenge with 2 moneylenders and a Brothel Madam for 6. And Alanis will just block the unopposed.
Gotcha. All right. I'm gonna get some money and I'm gonna
So Tyrion
just not do anything.
gets his 2 gold. A little late there in my opinion, but still gets it. And he got a We Do Not Sow, not the
Okay.
event he was trying to grab.
And then I will. Three cards. Three. I have 3 cards. I'm gonna do. I'll do a power challenge, and I will.
So maybe Simon's hiding a Hound in his hand
Sorry.
or a Hand's Judgment, but right now Melisandre is in position to take a sword to the head. Unless he has no way of stopping the Balon from just winning by 5. I think he's realizing that right now.
I'm gonna do a power
We
challenge
will
with these
see power challenge here with Tyrion
two. I'm gonna stealth. Balon
and Davos.
Black
Both have
Winds
it stealth, so Balon and Blackwind's crew are stealth.
You take an additional one when you win? Or
Uh,
no, it's
I
just,
get two,
alright, yeah,
yeah.
unopposed.
Unopposed. I get 1 for being unopposed. First, I'm going to play 1 for a Sword of the People.
So support of the people
So I'm going to take.
is going to search for location here because he won by more than 5. And I'm not sure how much power there Alex has in his house, but I heard him say he takes an extra. I think he doesn't understand what Feast for Crows does. It actually gets you 2 extra power when you win Dominance. It's not Clash of Kings, which steals an extra power, so he might have taken an extra one there.
Then I do
I hope he
claim.
didn't, but you guys would have seen that.
Yeah. And
And we
that is
see
that.
7 power on the Baratheon player's house card right now.
Military.
Winds of winter.
I'm gonna kneel my faction card and play. In the name of your king, please stop this.
Yes, in the name of your king. Oh, wow. Another option I totally forgot about. And Hand's Judgment will cancel that.
Well then.
But at least he's out of put to the sword range, not having more than 1 gold now.
All right, so I.
But he's about to nullify that military challenge using that event.
Not defend. So you get. I will kill. I guess I'll kill. Guess I'll kill this guy.
So we got a Monday Lender chosen for claim. Balon will get a renown. Challenge will go unopposed, gaining a bonus power for that. And we got a power challenge with Theon stealthing Mel.
All right. Well, I'll lose the power.
Did you do milk claim?
What?
You did milk claim? Yeah, money lender. Gotcha.
Theon gets one, right?
So the Greyjoy player is now shot up to 7 power.
I'm done.
And I believe 6 power on the Baratheon player side.
Oh, you know, you got +1 because of that. So.
No, that's only for spinning challenges.
Oh, that's not ground man.
No, it's not.
Gotcha. So we tie. So I don't win dominance. Wait a second. I don't win dominance. I do because he stealthed her. So she's contending.
okay.
Right. So I get.
So a little confusion there on who wins dominance, but we remembered Melisandre's out there with the Widow's Wail, so she's got 6 plus 2 on gold on the plot card. So that puts him at 8, and it was
Cool.
I believe 4 on the Greyjoy side. So he does get the additional 2 power off Feast for Crows.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I? You want me to play like this?
Oh, I can hear myself going over there to tell him to switch his house card and deck around. So I did catch it eventually after I finished my game. So it looks like my game didn't go that long in this round.
Supporting the faith.
Rise of Dragon.
So supporting the faith you heard there played on the Baratheon side. So the gold, any gold left over after marshalling will go away at the start of challenges. And we have Rise of the Kraken played on the Baratheon side. So he will get an additional power for any unopposed challenges he gets. And he's going to be hitting for 2 claims. So we got a dupe on Theon.
Another Theon.
And it looks like he's going first. Greyjoy players love going first there, especially with those Ironfleet Scouts, which he just played a second one. So he's about to start hitting hard. And we have another stealth played out with Maester Windermere, who was free due to the sea towers there.
Wild card.
The only thing he needs here is an Asha, but he's going to throw out a Lord's Port Shipwright.
Shipwright.
I got tired.
That's like a dream. When you put that in.
First player.
Option in my hand, I think they do for love 6 gold.
Alright.
Instead of
Yep. You're first. Hang on. I get to marshal, don't I?
Yeah, but I'm going to use your martial
sure.
action to attack.
So the red keep goes down with the Lord's Port Shipwright. I think that's a good play.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 money again.
Unless you were trying to wait for a King's Road, but remember he does have 2 from the Rose Road and 2 from the Rose Roads, sorry, and 1 from the Moneylender, plus 6 from the plot. So
Me, Littlefinger.
stopping a King's Road isn't exactly going to do much to him. So Littlefinger draws 2 cards. Looks like you got a Dragonstone Faithful and another copy of Shireen. Or Celise. Celise. Man, I can never get those 2 right.
1, 2, 3.
and then it will guarantee me.
Will get me Celise.
Yeah, it is
Baratheon.
Celise. She is coming into play.
And I will.
Who is a Relore trait, so she will kneel with Melisandre.
Melisandre's reaction to kneel.
Balon. Kneel Balon. Come on, man. Balon. Balon.
I guess I'll kneel.
What's he going to do? You're on again. No, come on, Simon. You can do it. It's got to be Balon, man.
How'd you do?
So yeah. Then I'm gonna pass.
Or someone with stealth even would have been nice, but Balon, or Euron, I don't know.
Money? No
Not-
money. Okay.
Not who we need standing right now.
The seal is still. Standing, yeah, standing.
Intrigue still there.
So we got intrigue stealth on Melisandre. Tyrion's gonna gain his 2 gold.
You have 2 of those out. You're first player, so you can.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about the brothel madam there with sporting the faith. So there will be no military challenge. So maybe Balon wouldn't be the right choice to kneel. But he would help get a power challenge unopposed, which is, I think, more scary right now than a military challenge. Because it can get him 2 claim on the power challenge, unopposed renown, and the bonus off of Great Kraken, or Rise of the Kraken, sorry. So yeah, I still probably would have knelt Balon.
Defend with these chaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and little finger as well. So that's a total of 10.
So defending with 10 strength on the intrigue challenge here. And it looks like it's 1.
Power.
So here we go, power with Balon.
And that's going to make everyone awesome who's not hurt.
So we just realized that's going to go unopposed.
Well, not anything I can do about that. So...
Yeah, he definitely, with the amount of characters he had, he could have blocked all the unopposed challenges, or put enough chuds in to make sure the challenges were unopposed, except for the one against Balon.
I will...
Yeah, it's too bad.
I just screwed Balin up and then.
So you're going to get 4 power at least if you pull that one off.
Yeah, and I was going to go for heads and smites.
So 9 power right now for the Baratheons.
Yeah, probably should have...
And it looks like 7 for the Greyjoys.
I will...
So it's still a pretty tight game.
I will go unopposed with that. Since I guess it returns everything unopposed anyway. So
2 for the unopposed due to Rise of the Kraken.
Then I lose 1.
So what do you want to
Oh,
do?
2.
And then claim 2, and then a renown. So quickly, the Greyjoy player has just shot up to 12 power.
Right. I am going to...
And he can't do military, so it's over to the Baratheons.
I checked the draft. He's like, are you sure? No.
Power challenge.
Even if you're playing modern.
Actually, no. A military challenge, rather. And I'm going to stealth with Blackman's crew. Okay, I get 1 power for being unopposed. I will do a...
So we just had a Lord's Port shipwright killed on a military challenge.
with Solis Baratheon. Okay. I get 1 power.
And there goes the last card out of Alex's hand, which is the put to the sword. You just can't get to go.
Power challenge with these 2, and I will stealth the Black Wind's crew.
So we got Windermere blocking the unopposed on the power challenge.
Okay.
It's going to be a 4. Oh, actually, he's a 6. Forgot, Alex went first.
So I still take it. I will... see? Okay, so I...
So no support of the people triggered, if that's what Simon was trying to do there.
Yeah.
But he will lose the power challenge. Alex will.
No, 2 and 1. I lost.
And then I take...
So after dominance is taken by the Baratheons,
okay.
I would have done better against him if I had any.
he will be at, looks like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh,
But if I
yeah.
play more cautiously.
Alright,
See, I've recently started to stop playing cautiously because it's like for an aggro military deck, I had been playing it pretty defensively for a little while, and I'm like,
And it looks like the Greyjoys, if I'm counting right there, they're also at 11.
well, it's only a pretty game, so hey, I'm doing pretty good.
So this game continues to be very close.
sorry. I will do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Because I never draw. Like, even I'm running 6 removal spells. And I
Wildfire
just never
Assault.
can.
So we got March to the Wall played on the Greyjoy side into Wildfire played on the Baratheon side.
I'm gonna be first player.
Your first player.
So Alex is going to go first. Let's see what plot he chooses to go first.
If if you win or you lose by turn.
I think your best 3 are better than my best 3.
Like I just need to get myself out of the mindset
So
of
we're just gonna go up first.
so used
There's
to
a
thinking
lot
about
of
first
yeah.
position. It's like that was my skill, but I was that's what I wanted.
Yeah, now
Like
it's
now
like
I'm like,
different
and it's
Looks like Wildfire's going off first.
Sorry, so we just
Yours.
Mine's-
Mine triggers. Sorry.
things. 2-1 though.
Actually, March the Wall is going first. Windermere is getting marched,
Alright, so
and then
I will,
Wildfire,
discard the
which I think might be smart because you don't want.
and then I will kill.
I don't know. You want to keep those 3 on the board on the Greyjoy side, and the 3 that are going to be across the table from you are going to be
Money lender.
pretty crap and compared. Like Littlefinger.
And you
Let's say March was played right now. You're gonna get rid of Littlefinger to get rid of what you're on. Like I don't think that's a fair trade. So I think that was the right play.
some stuff. You're gonna go first. We draw.
So let's see if Alex can close it out here. Going first. He's got stealth on Theon plus a little bird.
So
No stealth on Balon yet. We've seen 2 Krakens go away. And there's a Sea Stone chair. That's all he's going to play. He's going to hold 1 card back, save 4 gold. Save 5 gold, actually. Use the Sea Tower to reduce his Sea Stone chair there.
I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 money.
And Simon having no problem with economy. Gaining 7 gold. Looks like he's got a couple Scene and Flames in hand. So he can definitely kneel one of those characters. Let's hope he kneels Balon this time. And realizes.
Dragonson
My
Faithful.
loss is 1. My win's 1. Okay. And buys are only 3, right? No, buys are 5. Really sure. That seems kind of.
sit there and stare at the wall for an hour.
Yeah, but it's like
I just gotta
you
play a
punish
great game of
them
Guild
for
Yeah,
for
it's
getting
not your
by.
fault, right?
Yeah. Your strength is just it could be better if you play its own good. Like
I'm gonna use
It might be better.
4.
If I can sneak playmat number 5 on good breakers.
Mr. Seaworth.
I don't think
And
I don't think you're there.
that is what I have right now.
everybody like
Challenges.
So we got Sir Davos coming back into play.
No.
Remember on the Wildfire, he would have been killed and goes back to the Baratheon player's hand. So we got Scene and Flames here. Just gets rid of a We Do Not Sow.
Use Melisandre to kneel.
That might be a last.
And there we go. Balon is knelt. Only took a couple rounds for Simon to realize how good Balon is.
For our last game like a tournament,
Yeah, that's right, Simon. I'm trolling you.
it was like 25 players. For a championship, we had one for a championship, it was at like a convention and they charged more for it and stuff.
Yeah.
So we only had like 15 or 16. And then the next day we had one that was just a close where everyone goes and about 20, I'm pretty sure. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, well, yeah. Toronto is awesome. Yeah, fourth city in North America now. Yep. Yeah, so we slowed down the road, like basically 50 minutes to drive usually.
On this side.
Closer to here.
Okay, so
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're in Hamilton.
Okay.
And our new store we're going to be is in Hamilton. It's about 45 minutes past the border from here all the way to Toronto.
awesome.
Military.
So we got a military with Euron.
Yeah.
So that Davos stealth has been key.
You get renown. Do you have anything interesting to declare?
Pillage.
So power on Euron. Pillage hands judgments.
Locations in there?
No locations in the discard pile yet.
You want to pillage her body things. I've heard good things. Some people are willing to pay a lot of money.
Yep.
Sure.
Simon there
somebody
joking
else
about pillaging the
kill
brothel madam.
Tyrion.
You funny guy. Alright.
Power still
So the
prepared.
claim was
I will,
Tyrion's dupe.
7, 8.
Yep.
I will
Yeah. Yep.
defend with these 2.
So it looks like we got a power challenge. Stealthing Melisandre.
So he's 3, and just gives him +2. That should be. That's only 7. You can use it to 8. Okay. So let's do. Okay, I'll just do. Let's do these 2.
So we got a block with Tyrion, Littlefinger, and getting a +2 off of the Red Keep. So that looks like block with 10. Trying to play around those Iron Fleet Scouts, which could add another 4 onto Theon there.
I'm going to kneel my faction card to gain 1 power using.
Yep.
And since he did win a power challenge by 5, here we go. He's just using that location.
Here I will do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And I think Alex is just realizing now with Simon going and all of his characters now, he's going to get enough power he needs to win. So he gets unopposed power and unopposed intrigue, and they're going to shake. So Simon squeaks it out there. And yeah, both players making a few mistakes. I hope if you got players are watching, you learn from this. And any new players watching, I hope this helps you guys out, seeing some of these mistakes that were made where it could have turned the game possibly around. We don't know. But yeah, just learn from the mistakes you guys see here. It helps everyone, I guess. Thank you everyone for watching. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for the players for playing under the camera. Thanks for the guys at Just Games for running this tournament. And we'll see you guys in the next video of this series. Make sure you guys subscribe to get notified when that goes live. Thank you.